Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermornings. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at IndieCD.org, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, and musicians. We're also made possible by sales of the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all part of our ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to teaching the art to others. The Big Stompy Robots line of books and games. And of course, Hates and Hellfire. A dark secret has claimed 2 lives and is hunting an innocent child at the edge of the Appalachian Mountains. Only his aunt, a plucky reporter, her cameraman, and a very odd cat stand against the forces of darkness. Hello, my beloved Nevermorians. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. I am coming into it a little bit draggled. I know the vast majority of my audience is either on the way back from HalloCon or is on the or haven't even left yet, in all honesty, and that's okay. That is okay. I still love you. We'll follow in because I was, and my lovely wife and my lovely son were all at LodgeCon in lovely Peatone, Illinois, for 2 and some change days of gaming and merriment and excitement. As an event, it went quite well, all things considered. I was able to do some really great on-site art. I demoed so much BSR, and many games of BSR were played. We also went to we ate. Interestingly, we had a great time, and I met some truly fabulous people. Huge shout out to Lauren. I don't have your last name, and I don't know if you're watching the stream, ma'am, but it was delightful meeting you. I have some new vendors. I will be reaching out for our humble events like StompCon and others. Um, we also, oh my gosh, what all have we been up to? Uh, we managed to, oh, I was doing so much stuff, I could barely think straight. We managed to teach, I don't know, dozens of people how to play Big Stompy Robots. We had 2 tournaments after a fashion. We had like I said, met some really great vendors and got to see some friends. We got to see Sarah Noel and Sarah J. Noel. Oh, what? My speech impediment is hold of me. We will make through. Um, then we had some times. Uh, on the way back, Mandy was driving. And we stopped for Taco Bell in Bourbonnais. I'm sorry, yeah, in Bourbonnais, Illinois. And we sat down, and apparently my lovely wife had not been drinking nearly enough water over the course of the convention and had massive locking up full body cramps, could not move, could not speak. And we had to borrow a phone because mine wasn't connecting right to the right service and get an ambulance ride to the ER last night. And they got Mandy up and out, and we got ourselves up and out and followed. And it turned out she just had completely overdone it without drinking enough while I was running amok. And I suspect she drank too much pop and not enough water. That sounds stupid, but over 3 days, that can happen real fast. And we were there for a few hours, and it was spooky for a while. And then I got to drive us all home. So that was fun. Insightful viewers will notice I'm not wearing my sling. I don't know yet. I haven't been able to go to the doctor for myself to find out if my wrist is sprained or broken. But the ride back that started a little after midnight got us home around 2, something like that, because I had to weave through a lot of the lovely streets of Kankakee, Illinois, before I could get back, and that was colorful. I've been struggling with some mild night blindness as I need a new glasses prescription. So I was driving blind with, well, I could see, but I couldn't read any signs, like, at all. So Maddie would have to, like, read the speed limits to me. And we made it home. We're okay. When she is up, we will be contacting our doctor for follow-up for her, try and get an appointment to get me the old x-ray game here, and moving forward. Do not let this imply that I have any lack of motivation or joy at where I am. It just means I am in pain. This is nothing new to a chronic pain kind of surviving individual like myself. It was just a different flavor. But we got home. Everyone is safe. I think while it was very hard on Xander, it was also a very, very good opportunity to learn and keep things in perspective, which is necessary. Um, my accountability, aside from that lovely run, I did a whole bunch of images. We not only did we sell images, but I made the mistake of attempting colored uh, on-site art, and I did pull that off. It took a lot of time, uh, but a few lovely people requested some things. Several of them were related to prints of the images I've done on this very program. Mind you, from the Wednesday show usually. But we're delighted to have that going on. Now, beyond that, we saw a lot of uh, changes in the vending community. A lot more 3D printer folks. A lot more. A lot fewer things like perler beads. Um, it was interesting. I encourage you, if you're doing 3D print type stuff, please don't do the same thing that everybody's doing. Um, it gets repetitive. Now, there was a gentleman who not only wasn't doing the same thing everybody was doing, but everything he did was much more reasonably priced. There were also several splendid people from uh, the Chicagoland area and beyond that I will be reaching out to try to get advertisements into rotation for them because I am all about building up the smaller end of the community, which is really cool. Um, so you may get some new faces, hopefully, in the chat. There will be new faces in the ads that I run. So I apologize if some of the folks who have multiple products don't necessarily get as many multiple ads. We are at a time where a lot of people are tight, a lot of people are suffering, and I am going to be doing what I can to promote the most good for the most people. You can expect additional additional programming in the future as well. Uh, I'm planning some unscheduled programs, more art streams possibly. There is a potential for a gaming stream if my computer can do it, and we're going to move forward. Now, the 7th is up in the air as streams. So this Friday, I'm not sure. That is my actual anniversary. But on days off, Mandy does like to sleep in anyway. So I may do a Friday stream. That is still up in the air. And I'm sorry to put it up in the air like that, but I really do have to do a little bit of family prioritization on that front. Still, I want you guys to keep creating. So I did some looking at Haints and Hellfire. I did do a little bit of tweaking, and I am organizing my next set of projects for what I want done when. However, what I'm going to be focusing on for the next bit right now is a mix of appreciation, a mix of gratitude, a mix of thanks, if you will, and calls for support for people who are hurting, both financially and all that entails, and emotionally. There is a lot going on right now. A lot of it is still very scary. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you guys, I always ask you guys to shop small, but from basically this year especially, please, um, thrift, you know, gifts. There's nothing wrong with used gifts. There's nothing wrong with uh, handmade crafts. Now, I happen to know some of the finest artisans in the world, like Trilaina Bachman, who will get mentioned, and Joe Bachman and others. Obviously, many of the people in my chat, and I will be suggesting them heavily. Whenever possible, please avoid the big box stores. Please avoid um, the Zon if you can buy books direct. If you can't, please buy from smaller authors. Um, we have a lot going on in our country for my American friends, and the best thing we can do to move forward, in my opinion, right now, is to, in response to what's going on, slow down the purchases, slow down the profit that is made for the big companies, and uh, rebuke the hype of greed and acquirement. Uh, Whenever possible, trade for goods, barter for goods, or just give people stuff. I'm serious. Um, in that lot, I will probably be doing pay what pay what you want art streams, pay what you can to get you guys some images you can get prints of. Um, we had some lovely prints this year, including some metallic prints that were fantastic. And we actually got them through CVS. We got some coupons and realized at the moment it was cheaper and faster for us to order through like CVS to get our stuff printed than anywhere else. And it went pretty well. We sold a few. Um, I think we have to adjust our pricing a bit, but it's hard on the small scale printing. And I'm going to have to take over a whole bunch of formatting. That's fine too. Uh, but I really want to have fun with you guys. Also, don't be surprised if I am doing vaguely Halloweeny stuff this week. I know it's past Halloween, but I also believe Halloween happens like many other holidays when you can. And this happened to be a rough run. Uh, my plans for the day after the stream are, of course, taking care of Mandy and Xander and having Mandy make some phone calls because we have to deal with the wrath of out of state health insurance injury and problems, followed followed by trying to get actually into a doctor so that should they give me orders that further immobilize my arm or have other shenanigans, it doesn't interfere with what needs to be done around here. So that's been my weekend. Um, I met so many amazing people and we had so much fun that I don't want the difficulties we had on the ride home to overshadow that. Uh, so, in other news, while all this was going on and we were out of town, my brother Ricky proposed to his girlfriend, and we're gonna see how that goes. I'm very excited. I want to see him happy. Uh, so that big news. Uh, it's been it's been a very busy few days. We still have to unpack the large truck and get everything in, but I see no reason to rush that. Everyone is running just a little thin. I'm running right now on about 4 hours of sleep and displaced because uh, for us, we went an hour backwards in time because the time change, and then another hour backwards even further, as this event it loves to have the fallback garbage of daylight savings time. So, guys, we had a wonderful time there. We are moving forward. I am still excited both for the rest of the show and for the rest of this week and for the rest of this year that good things are going to happen, not because they are destined to happen, but because we're going to make them happen. So I'm going to run an ad real quick, and then I am going to come back. I'm going to try to catch up with your comments, and we're going to keep right on trucking. I know a great many people aren't going to be here for the show that regularly would be because HalloCon is a major event. But I am going to keep promoting what we do and hope we'll have a lovely time. Leafy Moss is still going on through the 7th, so it's not too late to send people ebooks. I have some things I'm going to try to get together as surprises for you guys. I did not expect the issues I had this year, but I'm going to run an ad, be back in 54 seconds. First through the door is Dawn. I expect to see you. Good morning. Dawn Dulas is the beautiful lady behind, frankly, a lot of what happens on this channel. The traveling table, the IndieCD traveling table. And of course, Buddy and Georgette, her fanciful felines. And good morning, Dawn. Let's see. And Dave, Houston, Texas, Dave. How are you? Huzzah! Oh, I am so jealous. I like that is on my Ren Fair bucket list. If you go and you see the Boss Blades booth, there's a big burly guy there. Named Steve. You tell him Nick says hi. I'm serious. You tell him because Steve is excellent people. He and I go way back, and I don't know if he's going to be there or not because life has gotten in the way. But you say hi to Steve. And if not, you tell him a friend of Nick Tockert's says hi. It'll be good for him. And Don says, sounds fun. HalloCon is winding down. Quite a few of us folks that regularly tune in. That's okay. And I'm glad you guys had fun. I think a great many of you desperately needed it. You said, I'm taking a week off work. PTO. Use it. Always use your vacation time, your pay time, because that is part of your pay. That is part of your wage package. And if you go, they make you go the year without using your vacation days, that is wage theft, and wage theft is wrong. I have no tolerance for that. So you get out, you get yours, you relax, you've worked hard, you deserve to play hard. Rock on, Dave. Yeah, going to be a bit quiet this morning. That's okay. That's okay. While I'm not completely volume blowing everybody out like I normally would be, I'm trying to let Mandy and Xander actually get some semblance of sleep. See, I'm kind. I'm giving. Well, not giving exhaustion, but I'm giving. Hey, all. Hey, Grant Lankard, how is your Kickstarter going? Hey, Grant. Hey, Foxy, how are you doing, dearie? And yeah, you said it's going to be quite a bit. And say hi to that hubby of yours. I haven't seen enough of him. His pictures looked amazing. He looked quite dashing. And I know his imposter syndrome won't let him accept that. But I really don't care. Thesis, whatever handle you're going by now, you looked remarkable. Keep it up, sir. And you're always beautiful. You are always beautiful, Foxy. Anyone who says that otherwise deserves a stout thumping with a Nerf sword. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, Grant. Hey, Grant and Dave Granger. Sadly, there will be no Grant draws tonight. Okay. I wanted to have a mini party because the Kickstarter's ending, but unfortunately have to work. Al, if that's the case, I think Thesis has something going on tonight. I believe so. And worst come to worst, I might hop on and do something of interest, depending on how I'm feeling. We'll figure something out, guys. And Grant says, hi, Foxy in Houston. Aw. And Bob Boy Botrix has correctly joined the channel, because he's always run. The Cult of Chris was very popular this weekend. I have no doubt that it was. I bet he just lived the dream. I'm surprised you're here, Don. And I imagine so. I thought you'd be resting up for your crazy weekend. Yeah, I am surprised. I will make some doodles for Grant. Rock on, Dave! I am currently sitting in the hotel room, relaxing. My flight doesn't leave till tomorrow. See, one thing about our dear, dear Dawn, whom we love, is she has the wisdom to plan a day down after she does a big event for recovery before she travels. This is wit and wisdom from the terminally achy. Learn it. Love it. Oh, wow. Wow. Don got Grant to make the O face. Oh, I know. Not the green room. Some of us could really, really use the green room. That makes sense. And Churro, hey, Churro, my dear, were you popular at the convention? Because we had two, if I get my fingers to work, two products based on you. One of them was the other print. It has not sold yet, and I'm kind of happy because I kind of want to steal it and put it up in my office. I try not to steal my own stock, but I really kind of want to do that. But people really like that. And the one I based on how I saw your character, you know that picture I did, that kind of tokeny? Maddie put that on a metal placard thing, and it looks phenomenal. So I have to get art of you, and I also have to get art of Alec, and pick the right ones and put them up on my walls, because it is entirely too sane in here, and I'm tired of it. I am at war with grumpiness. That's right. I've decided. One must pick the right opponent. And I am at war with the grumpiness in this world. And I am going to fight it with absolute absurdity. Please forgive this. By the way, I have yet to get my shower because we came in so late. And I had to take care of everybody, get them settled, and then, and only then, could I collapse. So there was a lot of collapsing and then springing up to do things. Good morning and happy Monday. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, Cat Rothermel. Oh my gosh, I met a lady named Lauren. I shared pictures. She had sparkly pink cowboy boots. Oh my gosh, it is my fondest hope to become firm friends with her. I like the resonance, and I'm going, I need desperately to put this woman's energy with you, my dear. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. She sat and watched me demo BSR, and we played BSR, and other good things happened. And I am afraid because I was going to give her, some sample kits of Big Stompy Robots just because I didn't realize she was playing chess. She and her uncle came out to see the game thing, and they sat down and they played chess, and it was delightful. Just wonderful human beings, very stretchy, but um, when you get that energy that just resonates. It's like, hi, I just met you, and you're my best friend ever. We just accept this. Yes, I am going to try to pull some great people into this group and just have fun. A lot of college kids, lots of little kids. How are you doing, my love? And yes, I've crushed on Cat Rothermel long enough. I certainly can call her my love. And we have greetings for Churro, and greetings for Cat from Churro, and greetings for Grant from Churro, and Ho Cat. The name Ho Cat sounds like a secondary character in one of the Chinese films I've been watching lately. There are a couple hours left. Yes, please go to kickstarter.com/project/Mr. Grant-tastic Memoirs of the Morbid Orange Volume. He forgot to make me an ad for this one. So I need a new ad for his projects so I can promote them. But Memoirs of the Morbid, if you loved Tales from the Crypt, if you love all things spooky and delightfully twisted, you go here. You speak to Mr. Lankard, this man. And our rock and roll art goddess is greeting everyone. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dawn, Dave, Foxy, Grant, and Churro. And morning art goddess. And hey, goddess. Wish I could help, but things are more than tight right now. Okay, guys, let me cuddle up here for a second. If you can't help because things are more than tight, you reach out so others can help and so others can do things to possibly make your world a better place, Foxy. That's how this works. Okay? I will always encourage people to help, but if you are in a position where you need help, I will encourage you to ask so that we can therefore help. This is what friends do. We are here to make it better. We are here to help everybody we can make life a little better, especially you. DM me, Foxy. If there's anything you need, anything I can do to help you, maybe help Thesis. He seems like he's been in a bit of a funk lately. Not to put too mild a head on it, but if there's anything I can do to make things better, let me know. Anything you guys need, let me know. We'll figure out a way. I don't have all the means, but I have a knack for connecting people who do. My Kickstarter ended up not being too bad. There were moments I was worried. It seems like there always are. It's part of the reason I haven't really tried the crowdfunding arc. Frankly, I think the anxiety would kill me. I am always impressed how well you and like Daphne Lage, Anita Lanning, and folks like that hold together for those. That's good, Grant. I'm not thrilled that my Kickstarters are going down a step up, but I know the economy is bad. Everybody's sales are down. These are indeed scary times, Mr. Lankard. But the fact that you look at it this way, your sales are down, but you're putting out a fundamental luxury item, and people value it enough that even in these tight times, they are pursuing it. And you are still light years beyond. where many of us have ever trod. Keep the perspective of your advancement, sir. Pinky wiggles to Nick and Pam. We're not going to do a lot of that, but pinky wiggles to you too, dearie. And I'm going to run an ad because it feels like it's time for one. And what do we have? Let's see. I think we need a more upbeat ad, so we can do this.
Hi, I'm Auntie Foxy, and I'm a crafting addict. I make custom jewelry from recycled materials, and Foxy has wares if you have coin. You can find me at indiecd.org/about-auntie-foxy. I hope to see you there.
I wonder if we couldn't do some kind of independent QVC kind of very goofy show to highlight some of your wonderful jewelry as the holiday season comes up. Because I would far rather have people shop and buy from Foxy or Trey or any of the vast other people that I highlight here than, big box item 246. So let me know. Also, with the exception of something like going to a restaurant because no one in your family is up to cooking, that sort of thing, if you don't want to work on Thanksgiving, don't do anything unnecessary to make people work on Thanksgiving. You guys get that? All right. What is this? What did they send me? Oh, they gave me all sorts of things. Oh, I like that. That might not be going anywhere. Hold on. Oh, I like that. Thank you. Our good friends over at StreamYard have given me some ookie spookiness, and I am in the mood for other people's ookie spookiness. Because I didn't, I had to spend my own Halloween for a lot of things, so when things calm down, my butt is going to be on the couch with a big bowl. I don't care if I have to buy a new big bowl. A big bowl of kettle corn with cinnamon toast crunch in it, all mixed up. That's delicious. On the hands, but delicious. I'm going to watch something with like Bella Lugosi, Lon Chaney. Yes. Just these things are coming for a while. I'm going to have my Halloween. I was going to do forging. And then this thing decided at 2. But this is fun. Ooh, how does that look with the Leafy Boss? How's that rock? Okay, we have friends. That's beautifully busy. Moving on. Let's see. Where were we? Took me a second to figure out what pinky wiggles means. Maybe I need another cup of coffee. Always. I would be having coffee, but I slept into the last minute to get sleep. So I've been downing the Spirit of Dew. Grant, I know I need another cup. Yes, after this is done, I'll be making some custom coffee. Nick, glad you are home and okay. I hope you get some relief for your wrist soon. So do I. I just want to know what I need to do to better treat it and get trucking. And yeah, Doom Bunny Butt. Well, no one's here to stop me, so let's go with the Doom Bunny Butt, Doom Bunny Butt, Doom Bunny Butt. So yes, Doom Bunny, for those who like it. One of these days, I'm going to arrange to have like a plush Doom Bunny made that is actually like proper size, because Doom Bunny should be roughly the size of a basketball to kickball kind of thing. And then there will be the hugging of the Doom Bunny, and life will be good. And then we will have the great pictures of the Doom Bunny where you get to join the Doom Bunny militia. It will be great. Churro says, I know big box stores hate me, and my comically large purses coming along well, my young little goddess, whom I adore dearly. One of my other stray children, who I cannot legally adopt till it's time to legally adopt, and then I will just be like, mine. I delight. And if there's anything I can do to help you with Christmas, if you need art done or art-related things, or BSR-related things, let me know. Arrangements can be made. I'm always here to serve. It was fun shopping for my niece's graduation gifts for my creative friends. And see, that's what I love. I just, honestly, and take this for the joy it means, I could barely leave my booth. I was hopping and popping and dropping BSR and artwork. And it's like when I wasn't doing BSR, I was back working on the commissions that came through. I should have had Lauren do a sit down. I need to do people do sit down. Things are coming. Oh, Nick. Oh, Churro. Oh, Nick. No. Noah saw the print you gave me on my wall, and he seems really impressed. Awesome. Maybe we can set up some kind of arrangement. I don't think the little goblin is watching this, but custom Noah goblin art might happen if it were requested. If that's not a good idea, and you want something else done for his birthday, hit me up. You have my email. And yes, per my rules, the only time I talk with my teens and stuff is over my business email, because I save all my emails. So it's very, I don't delete my business emails. It's very above board. It's part of my policy of safety. I know all of you understand. According to the industrial rock band ministry, every day is Halloween. It can be. And I still have Elvira's in the background, Elvira's in the foreground. My plush stuffy Elvira who's partying with Lydia. And good things happen when you make them happen. Hex, yes! This is what I want to hear about. Yesterday, I volunteered at a local charity store for 4 whole hours and got to eat lunch with them. Found out pineapple pizza. Pineapple on pizza is delicious. My dear, you are walking the path of righteousness and glory. Oh, I was so happy. And my babies. Yes, we love your babies. Have to tell us what they've been up to. Pineapple pizza. See? You see? This is the way. And yes, I'm considering trying to register as Mandalorian as a subset of Christianity for the benefit that being armed is part of my religion. Ha! I would have stayed for longer, but Mom took us to a poke bowl Korean corn dog place. It was really good. We went to Aldi's too, and we got some wet cat food for only 57 cents. Yay! Oh, yay! Indeed. And, oh, hey, suddenly I can breathe again. This is my last week of medical leave, says Kat. Is it wrong I don't want to go back to work? My dear, dear Kat, whom I would hug greatly if you were close, at the risk of wincing, because I don't care. Some pains are worth it. It is not wrong. You have done nothing but incredible service, spreading joy and creativity and inspiration in very dark places for the longest of times. And it is, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I truly look forward to the day that you can retire and work on you, on your healing, on your personal pursuits, on spending time with your incredible husband, on spending time with me. Because I really feel you've put in your time and you deserve your time. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, see, we're all supporting you, Kat. Oh, Nick. Yes, dear. And I have all the love in the world for Churro. Churro is one of my favorite people in the universe. You all know that. Noah, that's her brother, and Mom have a little hobby. At Meyer, there's an exotic fruit section, and they try new ones every so often. Last night, they got a Buddha's hand, okay? And it makes amazing tea. Ooh, I'll have to know. Yes, you are my fire. Anyway, wow, I went there. I'm planning on making new rules and boundaries for myself at work. This heart, Pinky Wiggles heart, tiny Korean heart. Yes, yes, yes. Rules, boundaries, self-support. There is nothing wrong. And if they don't respect that, they deserve to be consequences. You deserve that. And I'm here to help build you up. Robin! Okay, Robin Yoda is one of my favorite people on earth. So I'm getting all the joys I have. How are you? Hi, bunnies. Hi, Robin. Do money. Anyway, Robin gets a do money support. Robin! Hi, Robin. Hi, Churro. How's you today? And greetings for Robin. And I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? And greetings, Foxy. Soon it will be apple time. I lucked into a whole box of apples and have been working my way through them. Ooh, apples sound good. I'm good, Churro. I'm doing final scheduling for a family trip. Ooh. Can we have details? Because I rejoice in hearing the joyful things you guys are up to. Oh, fun, Robin. My dad keeps delivering bags of homegrown apples from a small orchard. That is so cool. I miss produce. I don't know if my pears are still on the tree. If my neighbors and the animals haven't eaten them, I'm going to get some of those pears, try to ripen them, and then I think I'll cut them up and dehydrate them, because that sounds really good. I'm not turning free food down right now. Also, so every morning, Inigo and I share an apple. That's nice. I don't like food that tries to eat you back. I fully understand that. I love pineapple, but generally not on pizza, and that's okay. You guys are all allowed to go, that's not my jam, as long as you let other people have the toast to spread it on for themselves, you know? Love your content. Oh, garbage. And I'll eat it before it eats me, Robin, but need to be safe. I only eat a little. I found out I am a bitter taster, and that means unless food is super sweet, I taste all the bitter flavor. What an interesting factoid. That's fascinating. Like broccoli? Thank you, Nick, for your pep talk. I greatly appreciate it. Hugs and kisses, dear, always. You're one of the few people that ring me. If you need my phone number, I'll send you my number, dear. If you need company, my drive up might be a little clunky, and there's a chance you may meet a potentially surly teenage boy. But seriously, ask. I am here, and I have nothing but love for you. For me, it's super bitter. So is root beer. Fancy. And Churro says the fruit is kind of lemony smelling, almost like green tea. Tastes like an orange peel, but less bitter. It's not usually it's not usually supposed to be eaten plain. It's meant to be for scent and tea. That is fascinating. Funny thing is, says Robin, I like most of the bitter flavors except kale and Brussels. I cannot do Brussels sprouts. They cause bad things. But yes, I understand. That's fascinating. Foxy says, I dislike most bitter flavors, but I like sour. Apparently, in Chinese medicine, craving sour means liver issues, which I know I have. So when I crave sour, I try to indulge it. Wonderful. Robin? One, offhandedly mentioned I was going to take myself to Hawaii for my birthday, and my parents decided that family trip to Hawaii is my present. Oh, that is glorious, dear. I hope I hope you don't feel they intruded. I hope it wasn't cutting in on your time, but that sure sounds like a wonderful thing. Well, that's awesome. It really is. And I think I'm going to run an ad. Let's see who's in the chat today. Well, since Dawn is in the chat. Oh, wait! I have to run at Fillion because today is Dan Hollifield's birthday. So everybody be sure to go to Dan Hollifield, either Facebook or at Fillion or whatever.
Hello, I'm Dan Hollifield. I'm the senior editor and publisher of Abelian Webzine, the world's oldest free creative writing e-zine since 1997. Since then, we have helped over 500 amateur writers learn what they needed to turn pro. www.aphelion-webzine.com and read not only what we've got going on right now, but 28 years worth of our archives of stories. Thank you very much.
Alrighty. Yes, it is Dan Hollifield's birthday, so consider that. And I think, I forget if it's the first Friday or last Friday. But he has music on Bandcamp that I play on Wednesdays. Please support Dan Hollifield. What else do we have going on? Okay. It is wonderful. Bring your sunscreen. Reef safe, of course. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is a sign of my people. My parents are paying for the hotel and plane tickets. Nick, question. I found this orange button up with white polka dots for you. It's a 2X. Is that the right size? It was either 2X or 3X. I am usually somewhere between 2X and 3X, so that is probably perfect, dear. For 9 people, and you're going to buy Reef Safe sunscreen when we get there. You guys rock. I hope you have the most amazing time. I'm not even going to limit my envy there. Instead, I honestly, I don't even have much envy in that I have so much delight that you are getting to have that kind of experience and go out and do that. We all wish you a very lovely time. And wait, why is that banner running? That's not the right banner. This is the banner that should be running. I hope that wasn't running the whole time. You're going for it on a shark swim. Oh, that's amazing. Take lots of pictures for those of us who can't. Seriously, I want to see all sorts of stuff. Get yourself a decent underwater camera kind of thing. I don't think you want to bring a GoPro because I think GoPros, there's some theory that they attract sharks. I'm not sure if they do. I think there's some Mythbusters on that. Be safe. Have fun. Oh my gosh. And since we need some fun, I'm going to run this song and you guys are all welcome to sing along.
It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a cap, so here's our rep. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we've got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too. Munsey is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your chair. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too.
Alrighty, and lots of people are chanting chair. We're getting a professional video. Rock on, chair. So I hope you guys have some stuff planned. I hope part of it is you cuddle up with a book or an ebook, and you can get like the warm blanket marshmallow feeling, and go from there. Because I think we all deserve some comfort in the cold. I think we deserve to be happy and delightful, and we just deserve to have a good time. And that's what I want for all of you. And your hyperfixation brain made a spreadsheet for the whole trip. That's how it's done. Nothing wrong with being organized. I admire it. I am a swirling ball of chaos, but I'm a well-intended swirling ball of chaos. So I hope that at least offsets my many, many flaws. No, yeah, isn't it impressive? And any word on the voiceover applications you were doing? I hope maybe some good news there. If not, all the support anyway. But I'm curious. So I'd like to hear about that. I'd like to hear about how all of you are doing. We still have time in the stream. We may even do some art. I don't know if that's something you guys would like. Okay, update. Gotta go phone into an update. Bye-bye. Stay safe. Love you, Churro. I'll see you real soon. Okay, kiddo? It is getting late, but have a nice day, Churro. And we have a another bot that popped in that doesn't even bother my time. Oh, no, you're okay. You need to rest, my dear. You need to rest and heal it and get better so I can bother you on streams and I can hear the glory. I got to support a vote for a new project. Yes. Yes. You have an exquisite voice. It is a tragedy. It isn't shared more with the world, Robin. And that's what I want to see. I want to see you guys build up all your dreams. And if you're not sure what your dreams are, that's okay too. We will help you find some. And that's what we need. I am fully aware of current events. And it is my firm belief the best thing one can do is the good they can do where they can reach. I'm really excited about the project. I am too. I'm genuinely excited for you. I want you to succeed. I want to hear you all just absolutely have a blast. Let me check. I'm getting some messaging in here. Okay. Let me see. Thank you, Kat Rothermel, if you are still around, my dear. For Kat has been sharing my link on Facebook so that I can share it around. And I really do like the way today's picture came out. I forgot how much I liked it. We're getting things to progress. We're getting things to go. We're getting my hair to fall out because I've been stressed beyond measure. That's okay too. Sometimes you need a wild and crazy guy, and I am definitely a lot of that. But at least there's a lot of love behind it, huh? Yeah, because this is how things get better. I don't need to tell you the state of things. We are all fairly educated individuals, and there's 24-hour cycles of that. But it is really appreciated, and it really is a service. But we can make things better on a small scale. And if I try to make things better a little bit where I am, and Churro, this lovely young lady, is working at places and supporting places like Glimmers of Hope in Fowler, Indiana, that just gives clothes away. We are going to be doing such a donation to Glimmers as we go through some of our older clothes and things in the very near future. I shop a lot at Goodwill because I have very particular tastes, and that is Nerf guns and college student drop-offs. Graham! Hello, kiddo. I am so delighted you are here. How are you doing? Seriously, how are you doing, kiddo? I want to know. And greetings for Grim. Because we are making things better. And we're making things better in the way that scares the powers that be. The thing that the powers that be are most terrified is, I can speak the English language, becoming irrelevant. The less we need them to govern us, the less power they have. So I will always try to support trying to be as self-sufficient as possible, trying to be able to reuse things, not just recycle, but repurpose. I love that. I love attempts to help people get better. And the only way we're going to get better is if we all do it and we don't ask permission to anybody. Okay? This delights me. If you have the capacity to be involved in any way in politics, do it. Robin got to vote to try to get universal health care in Washington. That's amazing. It really is. It's incredible. I love that for you. Hi, Grim. Oh, nice, Robin. And I'm just ignoring the Kick bot. I'd have to open up another screen to block bots on Kick, so I just let it hit. But we're making things better. And we're making things better by supporting each other. And you're doing it right now. Right now, I'm going to go click an ad, right? Let me grab somebody. Who can I grab? You know what? I'm going to grab Tash. The Sisters The Hook. They're great people. I'm going to run their ad. And we'll be back in a bit. And you'll get the idea of how many wonderful people are out here that we can support. Double click. Yep, absolutely, especially with what happened to Amanda. But she's still asleep. She's still asleep, and Xander's still asleep. Everybody's exhausted. That leaves me a unique window. And I am not particularly sleepy, guys. I mean, I would love a nap. Who doesn't love a nap? I'm in my 40s. Of course I love a nap. But, and I will adore a shower. But, why not do something interesting? What do you say? Maybe I should do some art. So if you guys are busy, go be busy. But I might just do a little bit of drawing. Not just for funsies. What do you guys think? You think I should? I think I should. So let me go. I'm gonna get an ad, and then since it's Dan Hollifield's birthday, I may run some of his music so you can hear it. No, it's available at Bandcamp. And I might just do some drawing because I just feel like it. I feel like drawing, guys. It warms the heart and relaxes the mind. So I'm going to run an ad and switch things over.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho! Santastein, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
All right, we're going to just switch over. Oh, well, I think I need to put my frame away for a moment. One moment. Where are we? Yum. Okay, come on. Come on. Yes, that's okay. Boom. Yes, I'm still here, and I do like those. Oh, I got others. Do I want a trick or treat party? Ah, I kind of dig that too. I'm about the Halloween energy for now. They have more. Oh, they actually move. That's neat. Okay, we'll worry about that later. But add that to stage. Hi, you guys know what that looks like. And we'll add, as usual, highly energetic particles at about 20. Because you guys like that. The music is provided by Dan Hollifield. And, Nick's going to draw live. Yep. Don't forget the time lapse. Thank you. Trying to don't make a phone call. Get voicemail. And I will do the time lapse. I need to submit so many time lapses. I am just devastatingly behind. And I need to rewrap my pen. That's okay. I'm taking the wrap off. I may regret that later, but right now I won't. So let's see. I am set up to do tokens for the different games that I play. And I do need to do a very game-specific one based on a painting of one I did live, but I might hold off on that. because I'm not sure how to do it in such a way that it's generic. So, at least for the stream. So instead, I'm going to do, let's see. Let's do a filter. Now, I am also thinking, as I just whip out a body, ooh, I kind of like that bean action. Do this, do that. I want to try to get, different poses. Odd poses. What am I doing with it? Oh, okay. Apparently, I am in the mood to do a mouth kind of thing. Okay, we can work on that. There's a mermaid here. I did not know I was doing a mermaid, but the bean was like, mermaid says what? Okay. And I think I'm going to do like one of the finny mermaids. Somebody like this. Do some of this action. Somebody like this? Yeah. And I'm going to do this too. I'm going to give them like the underwater elf ears because I can? Maybe? Let's see. Let's just see what this gives to me. I want to have some fun with this. And art should be fun. Give it some spine. Get that lionfish almost vibe going. Like that. But I'm probably going to have to move her around on the page just a bit. While I figure out how I want. I mean, the tail pose, it's serving something, but I'm not sure what. I have to go there. Maybe it needs to be longer. Well, you know what? I know why I'm inclined to do a merfolk, because Robin the wind blowing on the door. Robin was speaking of swimming with the sharks. So we will do some kind of merfolk. It just occurred to me I am definitely going to have to play with mermaids and merfolk more, because you could add buoyancy as a concept to their jewelry that you can't do with normal jewelry. So I feel some options coming. I have to decide what I want her arms to be doing. I don't know. But we're still in the roof, so it's not going to be that bad a situation. I mean, I have time. And I will tell you, I was doing traditional art all weekend. And being able to undo, we're just gonna, I know that hand's garbage, but fine. Do this. Here we go here, we'll go on the spear, trident of course. And we just go. See what we're gonna do there. Everything goes. That is not right at all for the shape. That's okay, we'll get there. That's what happens when I am figuring out, fantasy weapons and stuff. We're sketching, we're feeling out what feels interesting and what feels utterly ridiculous. And the only way I'm going to know is by sketching. Yay! Give me some eye tracking there. I really kind of want to have her holding like a skull, because I think that's just kind of brutal. I'm brutal. Gotta get some brutality in here. Now, as I may have been doing a lot of cutesy art for stuff, so there's a little bit of let's get down with it for a minute. I'm definitely going to have to do some strange things with the face, but where is her? One of the hardest things I find in drawing a mermaid is determining where the transition point is. But that's the other great thing about going to conventions. See, if I go to conventions, I can get inspiration. If I can get inspiration, I come back like, I need to draw. I need to draw. I don't even know what to do. Am I using my pencil? Am I using my pen? I think I'm using my pen. I don't care. Let's go to the pen. Let's go back up here. I bet I was using the zero pen. Yeah, I was. Cool. How? What else does she need? She needs... Well, a lot of movement in this picture, if that makes sense. It can't just be a still fantasy piece. Now, I have a Halloween set of tokens I've done. If I start soon, I might be able to have a Christmas set of tokens that I've done. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Let me check something because I have to click this. Okay, we still have a good quantity of viewers. Nice. Let me come back here. One, you'll make like shell and pearl armor going on. I think that looks cool. And like chunky kind of feral jewelry. That's what's going on. Let's do this. So, have to figure out. Just gonna work on just playing with shapes. I'm not worried about practicality. I'm not worried about realism. I'm just playing with, this could look cool. And it's very liberating, especially when I've been stressed, to just do a little bit of art. Dang, that's really not too bad. We're going to need a few bubbles. Because you can't... Like, to me, it's necessary to have a few bubbles in a water-based picture. You just got to do that. So, there we go. It needed that. This is not a happy mer person. This is definitely the kind of mer person who's like, you've done. I am going to eat you with my sharky teeth. And there's very little you can do about it. And I love that for her. I think I might, because I'm still vaguely Halloweeny right now, I'm not quite ready to switch over to Christmas mentality. Like that. That's fun. This is a fun, like, gonna eat your mermaid, merfolk person. Go. I like this, because then it's just kind of I'm figuring out the general box of the car. And yeah, I will definitely add this, because the tokens I do, people love. So we will say... Okay. That looks good. I know, it's rushed. Rushed hat? It's not rushed, it's rough. It's a little crunchy, and that's okay. I'm going to add another layer. Let multiply. This is a little bright on the screen. We'll do some things, but... let's see. I am running late, and that is okay. Because, like I said, I haven't heard anyone really stir except a little bit of the cart. So, what we're going to do, we're going to pause the music. I need to run an ad. If I run my shows longer, I can run more ads. And to the people who ask, I do not charge for my ad services. I am trying to promote small creatives. Okay? I think I already ran Santa Stein as a conversion. So let's hit this one.
Which is worse, parental interference in your job or a person with a weapon when they shouldn't have one? Working security can be boring, but some conventions are a blast. Find this and all of Donna Carlene's books at lulu.com or look for her on IndieCD.org.
Alrighty, let's get back to some tunes. That seems like a good time to switch over, just working our way down. You okay, bud? Okay. Make your breakfast. Oh, okay. You can go lay back down. I'm not spoiling him. Everybody's tired. Let me go here. I'm going to add a layer. And I am rather just going to go here. So, like this. Oh, because that doesn't make it pop easier to see, does it? No, not at all. I'm not really the best at the reverse thing, but we'll go here, and this should not be a multiply layer. This should be a null layer. Alrighty. We'll start. Oh, up close my sketches look hideous. This is good. That means I'm keeping free. Let's check the comments real quick. Don't charge. You don't charge for your ads, but you're not against someone tossing you a tip for doing so. Well, that's true. And should you wish to tip me, for what I do, or you want to pay, pay commissions, you should go paypal.me/Nicholas Tockert. I accept money, but I don't ask it because if you may not have it right now. And good point, Dawn. Dawn says, morning, Xander. Cat says, morning, Xander. And Dawn says, nap, Xander. Okay. Now, let me just... I don't know why I'm going so heavy with their eye, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it, so if this is wrong, I'd rather not be right. I have a lot of fun watching my own stop motion stuff. Now, Ross, I have not done stop motion in a very long time. So if I can find a good new stop motion app, I may actually do some more stop motion. Stop motion is fun. It's on my list of winter activities. I like this as a concept. Let me come back here though, it's a little bright. Well, that's much nicer. I like that. But in application, I think I might bring them down just a bit. There we go. And we're just going to go here. And it's really neat because I'm feeling inspired by Foxy's ad for her art, her jewelry, because she does these really nice, very. I hope you understand the primitive as a compliment. Bits of jewelry. And now I can go. Ooh, my tummy is making noises. I had a bit of breakfast, but probably could go for some more. I was eating heavier at the con. You know, those Best Western breakfast. like a little machine that makes your donut. Makes your pancake on like a little conveyor belt. I've never seen one before. It's really cool. And I do want to put a shout out to the Best Western in Bradley, Illinois. If you ever are going to the convention, LodgeCon, you need a place to stay overnight in Illinois. Please consider those folks, because they treated us very nicely. Always nice. And the pool was closed down, which kind of made me sad. But in all honesty, with my wrist, I couldn't swim anyway, so mixed vibes. I don't know if I like that. We're gonna work on some things, but okay, I see that, because that's the front fin frills. The big spikes. I want a little bit like aggressive lionfish energy. That is. Let me see. That's folks asking about Mandy. We'll figure it out. And you guys may have me popping periodically to my messengers. That's because a lot of people are worrying about Mandy. And how they're doing. Too much spaghetti. No, I just feel like doing something completely unseasonal after all the cute Halloween stuff I did. And I may do some more cute Halloween stuff. I mean, that may happen, but I may even do a cute Halloween mermaid. But right now, just a regular kind of aggressive lionfish inspired mermaid. I know I'm not drawing a plan live. I'm gonna have to go look at that again. But I do like the idea. And I'm glad I spent some time doing more traditional art than I have been, because it has made me surprisingly more confident again in my my line work. I already feel the let's go. this? I know. There. Undo that. Is this a bit racier than what I usually do? Just a bit. But not too bad, I think. See, there are things I find myself thinking about, and one is, where something like a mermaid is concerned, not only how incredibly strong they do. Actually, for a clawed hand, that's not too bad for me. Especially at the scale I'm going to be operating at. We can do that. And that. Whoa, that would be completely what I don't want to do. Let me have to run an eraser over what I can't necessarily see. There we go. There we are. And we should be back. That. She's coming along. No, don't like that. Close though. That's close. I need to spend some time, but that might be. Where's that? Right out. I mean, there we go. Thus begins the mermaid must have many piercings. Because piercings are interesting visually. And they have to, of course, be asymmetrical. Because symmetrical piercings are boring. We're going to have some fun with this one. There we go. That's fun. I like that. That was fun. Not enough knuckle. That was fun. Now, let's figure out this whole jury back thing, but that's what I'm like. Oh, let's still jury check into. Oops, that line's terrible. There we go. We'll do that for now. Getting a lot of miles out of that particular line. There we go. This. There. I can play that one. Whew. Let's see, what are we looking at the time from? Oh, it's looking like it's another ad break. So we will stopping the music. Pause. Stop. And we'll roll on down to another ad. How do we want to do this? We can spookify. Let's go. Alrighty, sorry about that. I'm going to be replying to a lot of messages where I can. Let's get back some music. We'll just drop into Brave New World. And we'll do that. And then, let's see, let's hit the comments. You guys have been a little quiet, and that's okay. We dig it. We're enjoying it. This wasn't a planned art stream, and I wasn't planning to go this late. But I think as the little too narrow. Wow. As time passes, I don't like that. I'm gonna have to do something. Oh, I know what I need. I need more spines to transition better. There we are. It's like I'm trying to resist a lot of the visual tropes of mermaiddom. Which are like that. I don't like any of that. Let's go. We'll fidget with that later. There's going to be a lot of jewelry across the back. Probably mostly pearls. Close that up. That was unfortunate. So we're going to get rid of that because I know how you people are. That will do. There we go. I'm starting to get somewhere. I need to close these lines up a bit, but we're definitely getting somewhere. The majestic and unexplainable biology of a mermaid. There we go. We need that. We're getting there. There's a lot of evolution that happened to look attractive to surface men, their primary food. Let me see how she's coming. I need to just get a scale look. So she'll be about that. Oh yeah, she's coming along just fine. I'm gonna spend some time over here. Amazing what happens when you use the right button. This. If I don't do it like this, people will again get the wrong idea. I know my audience. I love my audience, but I know you guys. We're just gonna back with mark like this. Down, like that. Okay. And I know I get quiet for moments because some of the more precise lines require that extra hint of focus. There we are. So, let me do that. Do you like that? Mm-hmm. Thoughts? Comments? Anything? No? Okay, well, I'll keep on drawing. You need something. I may have to do a little, like, let me see if I can do that. So I can go, just as like this needs to be able to be pulled just a bit like that and back over. Yeah, I like that. That works. So I love being able to do that. That reset tool is one of the best things in all of digital art. Now, I'm feeling lazy in that straight line size about this. I'm going to do this. The straight line tool is very much one of my friends in this game. There we go. There we are. Now. Actually, this could take a little bit of work. Because what I have to do is essentially outline the line to get the shape I'm looking for. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kat. I need to tweak things a bit, but I do like the vaguely organic, and that does give me some wiggle room. And I want to thank you guys, because drawing and being able to have positive reinforcement as one is drawing is one of the greatest feelings on earth. And there's really not much like it, because so much art is done in this constant state of quiet fear and then, quiet faith that people will like it. And I know some people do not do art for approval. And obviously, I'm not doing art for approval per se, but doing art for the purpose of spreading joy does mean it helps when I hear people enjoy it. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to do something about that, because that's actually something that might be cool. And we're going to go here. We're going to pull this around, and we'll go here. Now, yes, remember, I am, right now I'm operating on probably 6x8 space. A lot of times I will deliberately end up with my canvas being very close to the size of paper I'm used to drawing on, because keeping the proportions that way feels incredibly comfortable and I make less mistakes. Oh, pardon me, that yawn is brutal. Ah, I may need to do something like put a... Oh, I know what I need to do. Here. Just do this down the back. And that part looks horrible, so I'm going to have to redo it. But give her a little bit of dorsal throw action. I like that. Okay, there we go. I just need to take a second. It is important that there isn't too much of a tangent around the flowing net. Also, I don't know if there's even a card that makes Merfolk tokens, but it seems like a fun thing to draw. And I am about that fun kind of... Ah! Big stretch! If I'm doing big stretches, it must be ad time. Yeah, it's looking like ad time. So, we're going to come here. We are going to stop. Lose that for a moment. Bam. And then we are going to come up here. Woohoo! And we are going to run an ad.
Welcome, friends. I'm Lloyd at Thesis, and this is my TS. Come join me every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time as we discuss Chinese culture, history, philosophy, and of course, martial arts. You can find me at youtube.com/BLADETH3SIS. Pull up a chair, grab a cup of tea, or the drink of your choice, and join the discussion.
All right. And what I'm doing, I know I didn't start the music back up, but I hit like a moment of, oops, Nick's in the flow. We're not going to mess with it for a bit. Oops. Nick lost control of the flow for a second there. That's okay too. Mistakes happen. And I'm doing this without a landscape warm-up. I'm rather proud of myself. I skipped the Bob Ross stage, just went straight into working on a project. That's, for me, pretty impressive. Now, we're going to... Do I like that? I don't know. I think it's going to need some visual elements to make it more interesting. And very soon, I am going to call it, because this is a little longer than I intended. And I am both, frankly, I could go back to bed, a little sleepy, and I'm a bit thirsty, and I have a lot of work to do on the low. But we also have chickens to feed and cars to calmly unload. Oh, the work never ends. Oh, wait, we need our boy's still held together spine. Because this poor fella, well, he picked the wrong day to go on the sea. And we'll just add this bit of a tailbone kind of thing. Now, this is definitely getting like a catfish net motif right over here, because that's going to get me the chance to do interesting things. There we go. And we'll just do that and duck that hand out of sight. And, well, we are blazing along. Singing a song. How is she looking? Let's pull out. Oh, I need music. I know. Music. And we'll start Vortex Manipulator. My eyes are watering. Well, tired Dick is tired for a change. That never happens. Okay. Now. Where are we? Okay. I need to add another layer. Go blend mode, multiply. I need to get rid of this layer for now. Because I need to see better. I think I might even be able to get rid of this layer. Yes, I can. How are we doing here? Now, I know I need more details on this layer. Like that. Do that. Now, do that. Close that up. Make my life easier and just go. Yeah, we could use some heavy black work. Heavy black work, especially on a piece like this, is going to be very necessary to keep the details from being too chonkers. Back here. Right there. And right there. That keeps us off a bit from too much of a tangent. I may have to do something about that. I am going to have to do something about that one. That's too tangenty. So, primary line has to be her because the story is not about the net. Let me just do that. Indeed. Make it look more like a piece that's been torn off. That is not at all bad. Now I'm still working on the black layer, which is fine by me. I'm going to boost up just a bit for some edge highlighting and shading situations. Oops, I don't like any of that though. There we go. And I understand if and when people have to go, that's fine. But I think everybody enjoys a bit of random art, especially on a Monday. More here, just erase this. Alrighty, now her base color is going to be very much, get that set up here, this pink. Oh. Yep. That's fine too. I will get that all set up. I don't know where the gap was. Probably like up through the hair or something. But I'm going to do this. And a lot of this is going to change, but this is her base color because she's got, again, a lot of lionfish coating to her. So I think I'm going to do deeper red. Like that. Do you like that? Yeah, kind of like that. Now we're going to come back here. That's enough of a gap to do it. That's Check that. And we will go like that. Okay. So I can work with that. Grab the marker. Go back to this shade. And we're going to pull this down to a much more controllable size. Well, that's a little excessive. There we go. And I'm just going to fix right around here for a moment. I don't mind painting over places I've already painted, because, like I said, I want her to be very lionfish predator coded, and that's going to be accomplished best by me doing things like this. And then it has to come up here because her spikes are going to be a very different color than her skin. Now we're getting somewhere. And I know I'm going to have to zoom and find all the holidays again, but okay. Woo. Let me start with this because it's a little more giving of those colors. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. We are definitely getting where I want it to be. I see when I have to close it. Oh no, I don't. I can just do that. Yeah, I'm going to have to close some of this up. I'm going to need to go into line work layer. A little bit. Close that up. That's fine. Let's fix that over there too. So, repair and improvement happens. Now, is this going how I want it? I don't know. Let me think for a second. And I know I have to play with them. But while I'm worried about that, let's do something like this, do something like that. Now, we're going to go. We're getting somewhere. It still needs light effects, of course. And we need to go. Keep that kind of vibe going. There we go. Still may need a little tweak, but okay, we are starting to get what I needed done. The nice thing is, at least where I'm concerned, there will always be another token to draw. Another idea, another image. Oh, we have a comment. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think too many. I love mermaids, but people always draw them. I find in classic blues, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it also kind of bores me. So I'm working on getting this very nice set. These flats need to be very kind of specific, if that makes sense. Bright red. I might do bright red and just keep the theme going. Yeah, let's just keep the theme going. Do that. Well, we're starting to get, some stuff. Maybe not perfect, but enough that we're starting to feel the effect of the nerve people. Dum dum da dum 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 dum. Now we are starting to slowly get exactly what we need to. There we go. All right, we've won. Oh no, I know. We gotta go here, like this. To grab this, to go like that. To like this. Like this. And I think I want to do that. Yeah. We're getting some. I think we're actually, though, getting somewhere. Her eyes need to be like a very wrong color like situation. So I'm going to do it here. And I'm going to hate all the just grab this and do that real quick and that real quick. We will also do probably a bit of this. Yes. I think that just adds to the maliciousness a bit. Now, I'm going to pull this down so I have the control, and I'm going to get all these holidays I left because I was blasting it a lower res. We're going to do that, we can do that. That should be that color. We're just going to fix all these parts that were supposed to not be red, but be pink. So that I can see hairline. Yes, I still have to fix the hairline. But just about finding the colors I need and making them happen. And I'm just filling in. Let me see. We need. There we are. Now, I need to fix the hair that's missing. So I need to come all the way down to the art layer, go back to the black. Go back to my 0. Again. Get back down to the 8 or 10 I was operating. Need to figure out. Oh, that really like triple. Oh, do that. I've done this right. When I come back to this layer, I grab this, then my fill tool, I can be like, bam, bam. Good. Now, and we are almost where we want to be. And this is really coming along quite nicely. Now, oh, fix that while we're here. Let's pan this out. How's that looking? Oh, we're liking that. I think we're liking that a lot. So now, let's for now keep things consistent. Let me do that. Should make sure everything is properly backed. Now, we need a lot of shading. So first we're going to do, I think I'm going to go softer shading. Gray 15, size 20 brush, probably. Yeah, let's go. Let's start there. Whoa, wrong layer. Oh no, right layer just needs to be multiply. Okay. There we go. She went to Freddy. You don't go to Freddy lightly. Going Freddy at all should be a very careful and respectful choice if you are attending things and modeling yourself after someone. Freddy is not exactly the easiest, although she would make sense because I think Freddy is the world's most famous siren. There we go. Do that. That. Here. Just here. You know, I'm going to have to clean it up. And we're going to go much darker and a bit smaller here. Oh, not that much smaller. This will need to be darkened. That will need to be darkened to the point of oops. And you just work at it. It's going to take what it takes. to give you the look you want. Once again, here I go yawning. Because that's kind of what I do. This. And let's see. I feel like I said, I feel like I owe you guys a bit for missing Halloween. Okay, you know what? I am actually okay with that because I'm going to use that as a personal shade layer so that I can go white. Oh. Let's go light this up on purpose. Eyes have to just like burn. Look at how they burn. Love that. I may sit down and do a bunch of just watching and trying to do some studies with Thomas Kincaid. Never gotten his light effects right. Oops. Got to control with this. Light does funny modeled things under the water. Overdid it. It makes things glow and it makes things shine that maybe you wouldn't expect. And you just can't get into the groove of things just a bit, you know? Maybe. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, is that looking? Is that looking on your screen? I think my shading is getting better. It's one of those I work an insane amount to be better at. I want everything to have this sort of anything that's lit isn't lit straight on. Like the colors are always kind of rippling, like the water it's been giving. Do this real quick. Okay, I think I've got that tightened up. Yeah, that's tightened up. Back here, just I like that personally. Now, do I kind of want to potentially play with this part, but that must be the color I used. Oh, I see what happened. Actually, I kind of do. I like what this is representing, and it's giving it a pop. I did not expect it to have. I'm okay with that. What happened to my bubbles? Oh, I completely forgot to add the bubbles. I lost the bubbles in the translation. But I like the light blue netting. And I'm kind of okay with it cutting in and out of being visible. It fits with the way the lights are working. So let me pull this back up for just a second. That's how I did the bubbles. Whoa. You go away. You come back. And we're just going to go here with you and just put the wrong layer. Great. We'll just this is going to add that weird, if I do it right, that weird mottled light effect of what's lit and what isn't. Do I like that? Yeah, I think I like that. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Well, art should be fun. Let me make it really. Dang. Like, I like how this is going. I'm almost nervous because I get nervous when I have one I really like. Add a layer, multiply. We're going to fill the layer. We're going to fill it only layer. And we are going to make this one dark. Boom. Yes. Now, white. Actually, I don't want to do it that way. I kind of like it, but I think I need a much bigger brush. So I can do. I very deliberately. Oh, found something I need to find. On this layer, there's a mistake. We are going to hide that for a second. We are going to grab that. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Wrong tool. There we go. Fine. Gotta fix this line. There we go. While I'm working, now we bring this back. We go back to the airbrush, back to the white. What? Now we go back to the white. What I am doing is I am trying to fit think I may have lost my lines, so I'm going to go back till I like how she looks. Because I did something there. I think I like she looks like. I think I like how she looks there better almost. Okay, let's see. That's what the undo button is for. There. She looks better in the dark. Not insulting you kiddo. Just speaking the truth. Here. There you go. Her teeth have to almost shine themselves. I want her to have the glow. There isn't more of them. The light in a bit. I want it to, yeah, I like the fluidity of the light. So it's a sense of motion to it. Everything's alive. There we go. How's that looking? Kind of lost the bubbles, but I don't know if I'd want the bubbles at this point. So we're going to add another layer. Grab our tools. No, you will not be conning me into a. What are we at? 7. Should. Now, do we want to use a pink? I want to use a gold. Do we like the pink is striking, and I am a sucker for good hot pink. And then I just go. Oh, do that. Wrong time. We do that. We go here. This is getting this. This is getting that. Okay, now. And I can play with the shade on that because I think it needs more shade. This then fills that black all the way around, and we grab an eraser and we just really carefully out for that spear tip. Just that little hint of it. Hint of the weapons peeking through the edges. Just a little bit of I like how the cuteness draws you in until it's too late. Thank you! Thank you, that's delightful! Okay, let me grab maybe this color. There. Okay, there. That's where we need for that. But that's okay. Hi. I like your harpoon. It's a very nice harpoon, isn't it? This is how we make friends. Okay, now that means I need to. Hi, I like your harpoon. What kind of font do I want to use for her? Because she doesn't have to match the usual fonts. Let's look at what fonts I have. Ooh. What type of horse is it? In pink. We'll worry about the size later. The size becomes relevant. Let's see if I like this. We go Merfolk. Folk, fix the typo. Oh, I think I got the font in one. Gotta line it up there. And mate. Oh, my friends. I think this is a good one. Is that a... I love this. Hold on. You guys need this. I love how the cuteness draws you in until it's too late. Hi. I like your harpoon. What sharp teeth do you have? Is that a skull? Oh, it's delightful. Thank you, dear. Come back here. Go back here. I want to check something because I want to see if I was overthinking something. I was. Looks better with the black. Now I just have to sign this thing, and I will call this my new token that I can send off to Mandy, and it goes in the line. Am I lunch or dinner? You know what? She could. I realize there's a little bit of some things that need to be done right here. And it sounds terrible to go, but wait, I see something. But, oh, wait, I see something. Because these are the little layers of detail that not the layer. What happened here? It's coming up a little darker, but it just makes it look just a bit more malicious. So we'll let that aside. And here, yep. And we'll go down here. No, that's too light. That means that darkness is on a different layer. This is where I start seeing the tiny flaws that no one else would. And I think I'm done. Oops. Little patch here, little patch here. Oh, that was the wrong answer. I'm going to go just about as light as I can. Nope. Because I'm patching from a different layer, I have to work it till I get exactly what I'm looking for. And that would be the layers. That's spot. Okay, well, better than it was. I was here to go just a little darker, maybe, where's my, oh, way too much, way too much, way too much. Not way too much. Come on, we're going to get where we need to be. There we go. Just on the eyeshadow. And then I want to take a nice green, really lay it down. Just a little green, like here, like here, maybe, yeah, let's do it like that. I'm starting to explore with different makeup things. I like that. And I think actually gonna need a little bit. Now we pan this all back out. Let me look. How is she looking? Because this is going to be again the size of a playing card. So some things won't be that much of a problem. Yeah, close enough. Oh, and not what? Oh yeah. Okay. I just have to sign the dude all the way up, add a layer, normal, get my pen, get way small with it. I just need to decide where I want to sign it. I do want to sign it. With cards, it's hard because I feel like I'm being intrusive. Yeah, let's do it this way. Up there. Alright, measure. No line, no layer. Yes, that was a slip. Okay, now use the first aid. Reset. Nice. We will save her as a merfolk token 25. That's a very standard merfolk token. And yeah, she came out really good. I will then, actually while I'm here, export a ping of her. Okay. And then I will export the time lapse. And I need to do a huge time lapse exportation, but I'm not quite sure how I want to do it. So we'll see. So we'll let that click and run. Thank you. I'm glad you love it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed a bit more art. If you guys are ever, if you're game players and you're looking for generic tokens of a specific thing, let me know. I do sell all my token prints for $1 or less at my booth, so you usually can get ones that are runoffs of that. But I hope you guys have found this entertaining and educational. I think it's time to stop the music. Stop the music. Thank you, Dan Hollifield. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday wherever you are. Comments have been quiet. Thank you to the chat. I'm going to run, well, my last ad, and then I will be done for the day. So see you in a little bit.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rothermel Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rothermel Art Army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Alrighty, folks. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what I have to do to get back to my usual layout. There we are. We're close enough. That's ooky spooky. We're having fun with some ooky spookiness this week of, my secret Halloween week where nobody's noticing but me. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Guys, please support all the wonderful people I do. Check out Robin Yoda's streams. Follow Kat. She has some really neat things on her YouTube. All the people I advertise, all the people I forget to advertise, and all the people I should be advertising. As I said before, this is the season to be thankful all the time. Always, dear, always. It's the season to be appreciative. It's time to take stock. The cold air is nipping, and it's warning us of the winters to come. This winter, because of current events, will be a lot colder for a lot of people. If you can help them, please do. If you are in need of help, please reach out. I think one of the greatest sermons ever written was by Neil Young in Brother Love's Travel and Salvation Show. Said Neil Diamond, not Neil Young, Neil Diamond. Anyway, when you see your brother in need, you reach your hand down there, because the Lord gave you two good hands. You reach your hand down there and you reach out to him and you help him. And when you're in need, you reach your hand up to the Lord, because that's what he's there for. Friends, we need to be the helping hands that help each other. So please do so, and do so as creatively as possible. So keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating. Because as long as you do, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you cannot edit a blank page. I love you, bottom of my heart. You should too. Toodles.